Want your dog to love you even more than they already do? It's not just about giving treats or belly rubs. Science shows there are specific things you can do, backed by research, that actually increase your dog's happiness, lower their stress, and make your bond nearly unbreakable. And some of them? Surprisingly simple. Let's break it all down. Number 1. Why you should pet your dog more. You've probably kissed or cuddled your dog today, right? Turns out, physical touch isn't just something dogs tolerate, they thrive on it. A study from South Africa paired 18 humans with 18 dogs. After just a few minutes of petting, dogs showed a spike in oxytocin, dopamine, and other feel-good hormones, and their blood pressure actually dropped. Even better, the humans experience the same benefits. So yes, when you pet your dog, you're basically both having a mini therapy session. Number 2. The power of eye contact. Ever feel like your dog's gaze is almost emotional? A Japanese study found that when dogs and their owners spent time gazing into each other's eyes, the oxytocin levels shot up by 130% in dogs and a whopping 300% in humans. That same hormone surge happens when a mother stares lovingly into her baby's eyes. So yes, your dog is scientifically your fur baby. Number 3. Do dogs really prefer their owners? Is your dog attached to you, or just any human with snacks? An Austrian researcher tested this using puzzle toys filled with sausage. Dogs were placed in a room with either their owner, a stranger, or no one. Guess who made them more confident and focused? Their owners. In fact, when a stranger was in the room, or even when they were alone, dogs showed about the same level of engagement. That's how special you are. Number 4. The training mistake that stresses dogs out. Let's talk training. A study in Portugal analyzed 92 dogs trained using either rewards, punishment, or a mix of both. No shock here. Dogs trained with punishment-based methods showed higher stress levels and more cortisol, the stress hormone. But here's the kicker. They were also more pessimistic overall, even when they weren't being trained. So if you want a happy, emotionally healthy dog, stick with positive reinforcement only. Number 5. Should you use the dog voice? You know the one. High-pitched, overly sweet, borderline embarrassing. We all do it. But does it actually make a difference? According to researchers in the UK, dogs pay more attention and stay closer to people who use dog-directed speech than those using a regular adult voice. So yeah, your pup probably prefers "Who's a good boy" over "Hello Rex." And let's be honest, every dog has a ridiculous nickname. Drop your funniest one in the comments. Number 6. The easiest way to strengthen your bond. Just be there. Want the biggest bonding cheat code? Spend time with your dog. Studies show that dogs who get more quality time with their humans have fewer behavior problems and are less likely to develop separation anxiety. You probably guessed that. Number 7. What do dogs love more, you or food? Researchers in Atlanta ran an MRI scan on dogs' brains to find out if they prefer food or human praise. Then they tested it in real life with a Y-shaped maze. One side had their owner, the other had treats. Results? It was a split. Some dogs were all in on food, others chose their humans. But every dog stayed consistent in their preference. So yes, some dogs are foodies, and others are just huge softies. I tested this with my own dog. He chose the snacks. Every single time. The betrayal. Number 8. Your attachment style affects your dog's mental health. Researchers from Hungary surveyed over 1,500 dog owners to study the impact of human attachment styles. Dogs whose owners had an avoidant attachment style, meaning they tend to pull away from emotional closeness, were more likely to suffer from separation anxiety. So what's the takeaway? Be affectionate, be present, and let your dog know they're secure in your love. Number 9. Should your dog sleep in your bed? This is a hot topic, but Dr. Dana Varbel, Chief Veterinary Officer of the North American veterinary community, says letting your dog sleep with you is actually a good thing. Why? It strengthens your bond, increases trust, and boosts feel-good chemicals like dopamine and oxytocin for both of you. So, if your dog's in your bed, no shame. You're just deepening the connection. Number 10. How you greet and say goodbye to your dog shapes your bond. You might think saying hi or bye to your dog is just a formality, but to them, it's a huge deal. It can either fill them with joy or leave them feeling anxious, confused, and even hurt. Dogs that received both talking and petting had significantly higher oxytocin, the bonding hormone, and lower stress. And get this, some dogs would stay close to the door or even whimper if they didn't get that loving greeting. So, when you come home, don't just toss a hey over your shoulder. Get down to their level, rub their ears, use the voice, say their name, make it mean something. Now, what about when you leave? A team of researchers in Italy found that giving your dog a simple moment of affection before walking out the door helped reduce their heart rate and made them less restless while waiting for you to return. No rushed exits, no ghosting. A quick, "See you soon, buddy," with a calm rub on the head goes a long way. And here's something deeper. When you consistently greet and say goodbye in a loving way, your dog learns that your absence isn't scary, it's just temporary. It builds emotional safety. It tells them, you matter. I'll always come back. So, if there's one habit you build from this video, make it this one. Turn those everyday hellos and goodbyes into tiny rituals of love. Your dog will notice, and they'll trust you even more for it. So if there's one habit you build from this video, make it this one. Turn those everyday hellos and goodbyes into tiny rituals of love. Your dog will notice, and they'll trust you even more for it. Because at the end of the day, your dog doesn't care how much money you make, what car you drive, or how clean your house is.